Good morning, guys. So today I've been so excited about the main course because I love breakfast. So I'm going to be making a Snuggly sausage strata. And the reason why breakfast is so important to me, growing up, my mother made Monday night breakfast night every single day of the week. And it was so comforting after having that Monday day of school to come home and have comforting breakfast food. And if we wanted to, we could put on our pajamas and eat dinner. And I just loved it so much. So breakfast is still my favorite meal of the day. I usually make breakfast every day. So come into my kitchen with me and we're going to make some Snuggly sausage breakfast strata. So I'm going to explain to you what a strata is. A strata is sort of a breakfast casserole. And I'm going to take bread and dip it into an egg and milk mixture. And we're going to be layering that with sausage and green apples. And the middle of this casserole is going to have creamy Philadelphia cream cheese inside of it and a mixture of Monterey Jack and smoked cheddar. And if you have other favorite cheeses, you can use other favorite cheeses, but you have to have the Philadelphia cream cheese because that's what's going to give it the creamy, creamy middle layer of this casserole. So this is a great casserole. You can take it to brunch, or make it in the evening for dinner. It's just a really quick thing to throw together and really impressive. People love this. So we have our sausage sizzling right now. You can see it's almost browned. Look at the beautiful color on that. It's hard to make this to the casserole and not want to eat it all as it's sizzling in the pan. So we've got that. We've got some beautiful, beautiful green apples here. You can also use whatever kind of apple that you want, but I like the tartness of the green apples. We've got our bread. You just want to use a small loaf of bread. Make sure it's a really good bread. This is a buttermilk bread that I like to use for this. We've got our mixture of Monterey Jack, and I like to use smoked cheddar, give it a nice smoky flavor. And our seasonings that we're going to put inside of here, just some pepper and salt, and nice dried mustard to give it a little bit of a tang. And then our milk, our eggs, and our Philadelphia cream cheese. So let's get started. If you have an apple core, that's a great way to slice these apples. But if you don't, you can just slice them with a knife. What I do is I like to use the apple core first, get the core out, and then I just finish cutting them into bite-sized pieces with a knife. I like to leave the peel on, but if you don't like the peel, you're welcome to also take a potato peeler and get the peel off, or you can just use your paring knife as well. But I like the color that the green peel gives to this dish. So once you get this all chopped up, you're going to add it to the sausage and kind of cook the apples until they're tender. So once you're done doing that, you're going to take your bread and you're going to slice it to where it's about a ½ inch thick. And just slice all of your bread into layers like that. So we're going to start out by making our milk and egg mixture for the strata. We're going to crack 5 eggs first. And it's a good idea to use a pretty deep bowl for this. We're going to be dipping the bread into this egg and milk mixture. So we've got 5 eggs. And then we're going to add our 1.5 cups of milk right in there. And we're going to use about 2 teaspoons of dry mustard to give a little bit of tang. And about 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, or whatever kind of salt you like. And just about 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. So once you get all your ingredients in here, you're going to whisk it till it gets all smooth and all together. And this is going to be the mixture that you're going to dip the bread into. So once you get that all together, you're going to start dipping these strips of bread that we've cut into the milk mixture, and you're just going to wedge them together into the pan until you get the whole bottom layer covered with the strips of bread. Next comes the fun part, the layering. You can see how beautiful this sausage looks with the green apples in there. You can also substitute pears, which is also really nice. So we're going to take this and we're going to layer half of this sausage mixture right on top of our soaked bread mixture. And then just kind of spread it out so that it covers it evenly. And then once you get that done, we're going to season it up a little bit with some sage. And if you have fresh sage, you can also chop up some fresh sage. I'm going to use about 2 teaspoons of the dried sage. And if you're going to use fresh sage, you might want to increase that to about a tablespoon. So this is going to give this a really great flavor. So once you're done with that, here comes the Philadelphia cream cheese. And we're just going to slice little slices and kind of layer this right over what we've already got here. And this is going to melt into beautiful pockets of delicious creaminess. So now we have all of the cream cheese on our casserole. So we're going to next add the shredded cheese. And again, I've used some smoked cheddar cheese along with some Monterey Jack. And look how beautiful those colors are. So we're just going to sprinkle all of this cheese. And this is 4 ounces of each type of cheese. We've got 4 ounces of the Philadelphia cream cheese. We've got 4 ounces of Monterey Jack and 4 ounces of the smoked cheddar. So this is a great cheesy casserole, which appeals to everyone because who doesn't love cheese? Okay, so now that we've got all of this on here, we're going to start the layering process all over again. So we're going to layer it again with the bread that is soaked in the egg mixture. And then we're going to put more sausage mixture. And we're going to end with whatever egg mixture that you have left. You're just going to pour over the top. So here is the layered sausage apple strata. And we're going to put this into a 350-degree oven. And we're going to cook it for about 45 minutes. And now I get to enjoy all of these wonderful smells in the house for the next 45 minutes while you just have to wait for this to come out. So here we have our beautiful Snuggly sausage strata. And I'm sitting here with my Sunday paper, my mimosa. I like to make pink grapefruit mimosas because I like pink. And I'm just going to take a bite of this. Look at all the cheesy deliciousness right here in the middle. Look how beautiful that turned out. That is good.